Hey everybody, how you doing? Bryson here. I'm one half of the For Love of the Mouse team here. Just wanted to come to you today, talk to you a little bit about something big that's coming to Disney World here in just about 2 months. June 30th, we're going to have Toy Story Land showing up. And I am super excited about this land. I don't know about you guys, but Toy Story is a really close movie to me. I really loved that movie when I was a kid. 2, 3, all the sequels, loved them all. Super excited about Toy Story 4 coming out. And I wanted to talk about this because Toy Story is one of those movies that is generated through generations. So it's kind of in a sense with Star Wars, which coincidentally enough is also opening up at Hollywood Studios, so that's pretty awesome. But it's something I watched as a kid, and like now I still love it, and I can watch it with like my godson or my goddaughter, and they love it just as much. So it's something we can share in common. So going somewhere like Toy Story Land is somewhere that it bridges that generational gap. It has the 34-year-old or the 4-year-old intrigued and wants to go there, and that's what's awesome about Disney. And they've just done it again with this land, and it hasn't even opened yet, and you already know that's what's going to happen. So I wanted to come to you today, talk to you about things that we should probably expect with Toy Story Land. And the first thing is going to be crowds. I think everyone knows when Disney does something new, it's huge, it's big, it's fast, and everybody wants to go see it. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It is a 4-minute roller coaster, but those animatronics alone, amazing. Will I stand in line for 2 hours? No, but that's for another video. So I'm saying when Disney does something, they do it right to keep bringing you back. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Pandora. I mean, granted, Pandora is not even a year old yet, but I mean, it's still got those crowds. I mean, early magic hours, rope drops, everybody, you want to ride the safari? Go as soon as rope drop happens because everyone goes to Pandora. And it's going to be that same way, I feel like, with Toy Story Land. There's going to be crowds. Are they going to be as big as Pandora? I think they might be bigger because of reasons like I already said, where there's a huge generational gap where I feel like Avatar, there's not many 4-year-olds watching Avatar that are going to convince their parents to want to go to Pandora, whereas Toy Story Land, yeah, everybody wants to see Woody, Buzz, Jesse, Rex, all the gang. Like, I am super excited. Like, my highlight when Crystal and I went on one of our first trips was meeting Buzz Lightyear. So definitely prepare for those crowds. We just did our trip announcement video. Wanted to go to opening weekend, wanted to be part of that. Like, never opened something, so I kind of wanted to do it. Then I watched like a few videos of people who went to opening day. I'm like, I can't do big crowds. Probably why I'll never go to 4th of July, New Year's, Christmas, things like that at Disney World, just because I can't do those crazy of crowds, you know. It's me. That's me. So I'll still enjoy all the other things all the other times, so that's okay. Food-wise, no idea what anybody knows about food. Haven't seen anything about it except that the quick service restaurant's going to be called Andy's Lunchbox. It's going to be so cool, I think. Looks like it's sponsored by Baby Bell, the Little Red Cheeses. I think that's cool. I mean, I can imagine it's going to be cheeseburgers, hot dogs, who knows? It could be anything from that to something even cooler, who knows? But Andy's Lunchbox is what the food place is going to be called. Definitely going to be a quick service from the concept art. You can tell there's just a few tables outside, but it also resembles what this park as a whole is going to be, where like when you walk in, you should expect to feel small, because you are now one of Andy's toys. You're literally in Andy's backyard. And when you walk through those gates, you're going to see a huge, ginormous Woody sitting right there, staring at you. And I mean, they've done every detail possible. I mean, they still haven't got the fence aspect up, which I think is so cool, is they're going to block off the whole park with a fence like you're in his backyard. And I think that's just a really cool dimension. But the trees are supposed to be good. I mean, they're going to do, sightline landscaping where it could be a 10-foot tree, but how Disney does it makes it look like it's 50 feet tall, It's going to be awesome. In the sidewalk, there's little footprints that are like Andy's size, so it looks like he's been walking through the backyard. So, I mean, it's going to be a really cool concept that I think after we've seen Pandora, you can trust Disney, they're going to pull this off. Like Disney Imagineering, that's pretty awesome. Like they know what they're doing. So be prepared to become a toy, relive your childhood. I've read that all generations of toys are going to be in this park, you know, from Light Brights to Transformers, or things like Transformers since they can't use Transformers, but you know what I mean. I mean, there's going to be all kinds of things in this park to resonate with my father, with me, with my godson, like I was talking about, you know, just really cool aspects to draw everybody in. So that's going to be so much fun. The rides, I think the Slinky Dog coaster, everybody thinks because it's called Slinky Dog, it's going to be a little bit of a, you know, mellow roller coaster. Not at all. If you haven't watched the promotional videos, go find one here on YouTube. It's going to be so cool. There's different launch pads that it's going to shoot you on. I mean, and it's a long roller coaster. If you look at the concept art, I mean, that roller coaster goes throughout literally the whole park. I mean, it goes everywhere. So it's going to be a fun ride, obviously going to be a popular ride. I'm going to do that one. Definitely going to try and get a fast pass for when we go in August. I can't wait. I think it's going to be really cool. And then there is the Alien Saucer Spin, which is a play on like the Claw game with the aliens at Pizza Planet. I think that's super cool. Like supposedly you're going to be spinning around on like on your ride car. It's going to be very similar to the Mater ride that they have in Disneyland. Same ride concept, but you'll have the claw actually coming down in the ride, from what I understand, you know, trying to pick you up, and then you're going to spin out of it. So that's super cool. Like I think that's just great. Disney, once again, like you've done Navi River. I love it. I love Navi River, Flight of Passage. You've done them right. So I trust what Disney's doing in the future with their rides. Like they're super, super exciting. So do all that. I mean, there's going to be merchandise. I mean, obviously there's going to be Toy Story Mania. That ride's been around. I think it's kind of cool how they were able to completely change the queue and everything, or they're in the process of it, I guess, but flipping it so that you actually come in from Toy Story Land now instead of like off Pixar Alley or whatever it's called over there. Sorry, as of right now, I'm not a huge Hollywood Studios fan. I go for some Star Wars things and stuff like that, but there's nothing like Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge. I'm going to be one of those people that Disney's trying to get back to Hollywood Studios, because I never rode the Great Movie Ride. I know, boo me, sorry, but I never rode it. I've never done Rock and Roller Coaster. That's just not my type of roller coaster, not my cup of tea. But like I go over there, you know, we go over there every time we're there still, like just to see the park. I love March of the First Order, huge Star Wars fan. I'll do a video like this for Galaxy's Edge, Star Wars. Like I did a blog on Star Wars and Disney and how true Star Wars fans, you know, don't sometimes get along with Disney fans, but I was a Star Wars fan before I was a Disney fan, so like it's okay. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. I'm getting on a tangent there. But you know, we go over there at Christmas time. I thought they did Echo Lake super cool this year. Like that was really pretty how they did it. I was really sad that we did not get a chance to go see the projection show that they did on Tower of Terror. Really wanted to, but I kind of didn't know what it was going to be like. And then when we got home and I watched some videos on it, it was cool. Like I hope they do it next year when we're there so we can go see it, because I do regret not seeing that show. Definitely want to get over there. But Toy Story Land, I kind of wonder whether or not they're going to try and do some kind of fireworks show with incorporating Toy Story Land. I mean, that's a big investment, and I think it'd be cool if they did, like, you know, they're doing this new Pixar type show at Disneyland. Now granted, there's not a castle there to do it on like they are in Disneyland, but I think it'd be so cool if they did some kind of nighttime spectacular in Toy Story Land with all the same, you know, stuff they're trying to do at Disneyland, but incorporate Toy Story Land into it more, because I think, you know, there are people who are truly Fantasmic fans. You know, they love the nighttime show at Hollywood Studios, but I mean, that would just be another thing to amplify it, I think, is if they just, you know, and I'm not trying to do the overkill of, you know, Toy Story and things like that, but I mean, at least for the short term, it'd be kind of cool to do that, right? Like have some kind of nighttime show that draws even more people in, you know? Toy Story Land's gonna bring enough, I guess, but I just think a nighttime show involving that in the land would be really cool for people to see, like, you know? So that would be another reason why I think Toy Story Land's good for the park. I don't think there's really much else that people don't know. It opens June 30th. I have a ton of friends going on that weekend. They fly in the 29th. Like I said, I tried, but I couldn't make it work with work anyway. I have a full-time job, so, you know, had to deal with what I could. But we're going to go early August, so that's going to be fun. We'll get out there. I think Crystal said this, but if you guys are going that weekend that it opens, head over there for like a few hours, check it out, see it. It's obviously going to be hysteria. But I think there might be a lighter than normal summer crowd in those other parks. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be dead by any means, but I don't think it's going to be like, it's not going to be like it is in Toy Story Land at Magic Kingdom. So try and take that advice, make it work, do what you want to do, have fun, enjoy Disney, spread the love. You know, just enjoy Walt's vision and what they're doing now. So let me know, are you psyched for Toy Story Land? Are you, excited that Disney is expanding? What are you excited for? Do you want to ride Sleeky Dog Coaster? Do you think it's going to be fun? Are you looking forward to just the landscaping and the, surrounding areas of Toy Story Land? I mean, the details, as I've said numerous times, I'm a detail guy. I love details. Hopefully that's going to just blow me away like it does everywhere else I go in Disney. Sure it will. But let me know. Let me know what you guys think. What are you most excited for? Does Toy Story Land appeal to you? Like, are you like me where, you love Toy Story, now you get to share that with your kids? Like, is that cool? Like, let me know all your thoughts, comments, whatever. Thank you guys for watching this video. We really appreciate it. We've been getting a lot of cool comments. My wife said when she was out with her mom, she actually had some people come up and say hi to her because they recognized her from our YouTube videos, from our Instagram, things like that. That's cool. I always joke with her that when she's taking a picture that people are always like, oh, there's the For Love of the Mouse girl, ha ha ha. Well, that actually happened. So that's kind of surreal. I always just joke with her. So, we're not a huge channel. We just try to get out there, do the fun things for you guys, share our thoughts, our tips, what worked for us. And we're also learning, we're growing. So don't be scared, comment to us, reach out to us, let us know, if you're in the park and you think you see this big guy with a beard and it might be Bryson, call my name out and I'll be like, hey, what's up, how you doing? Take a picture with me, totally sociable guy. I mean, so is my wife, we love meeting people. We actually had a lady who asked to remain anonymous, so I'll abide by that. But she sent us a Disney gift card to thank us because actually some tips we had given her in our blog that my wife writes and I occasionally do, she saved some money and she said I think that she had a more enjoyable trip because she followed our tips that we gave her, and that means a lot. That was super humbling. In no way is this for money, is this for anything like that. So for somebody to out of the kindness of their heart want to do that for us, that meant a lot. And we turned around and we just did a giveaway because we did that Bell mug giveaway because like I said, this is just because we love Disney. We love sharing it with Disney, and we truly love the people that message us on Instagram and let us know that hey, that was really cool that you guys told us this. I had no idea that was even something that was possible. Well, that's why we do this. That's why we wanted to do this, is we saw other people wanting to help people, and that's totally what we're about. We want to share our love for Disney with people and help. So any questions, whatever it is, please feel free to ask. So thank you guys again. I'm going to wrap this up, and for the love of the mouse, never forget that it all started with a mouse.